Well, hello. How's it going? How are you? Good to see you. Sorry about that calm music there. There's nothing calm about this because I am so excited. Derail Valley had a major update that they worked on for the last at least 12 months, maybe since the beginning of the development on this game, which was the simulator update. Previously it was overhauled. Oh, this is still pretty loud. I just turned it down. But I am super excited about this. You have no idea. I've been waiting to play this and to do something with it for so long, and now it's finally here and we can play. There's a train. The train is currently coupled to a thing. This is right after the tutorial, so you're not missing anything, and I'm starting a brand new career. I would like to play on realistic settings because I saw there was a thing for that, but I guess I just started. Let's go to the menu quick. Yeah, main menu. Yeah, sure. Because I wonder if there's something I can set there, because there we go. Difficulty, standard, comfort, realistic. That's what I wanted. It's terrible because it's probably going to be my detriment, and I don't even know if it works yet, but that's how I like to play games. Don't give me the easy things. Give me the things that I can fail at and then get into it. That little train thingy, I'm pretty sure it's in the game. If it's not already, it will be soon. I saw someone on Discord that was talking about it's not ready yet, but we're getting there. Okay. There's the game. So here we are. Let's start moving, shall we? Yeah, because that's what we do. We drive trains around here. One of the biggest changes, which I'm super excited about, is if you ever played Train Sim World, this should feel familiar, but you hit Alt, and now you just move the mouse cursor. I don't know that I like the movement of the mouse cursor, but you can just do this, move all your gauges via mouse drag, or via mouse wheel, which is super cool. And then stuff over here should matter. Like, look at that red little gauge indicator there. If I actually turn the brake on, those gauges move, and they're realistic. I am not a train engineer or conductor or anything in between. I just know what the game gives me, and I do know that the brake pipe pressure matters, and I think the brake pipe pressure is full if brakes are disengaged. So if they would fail, if there's a canister that fails, they snap down on the wheels, and that will break. So as long as there's brake pressure on, you're going. If the brake pressure is released, you're braking. I think that's something that I learned somewhere along the ways. But yeah, horn. There's a sander. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Something else that I guess is new is there is a handbrake, and you can no longer just run through doors. So if you close this door, you can still hit F, and then you get outside of the building, or a train, or like F is like a little teleport thing. I will probably use it extensively because it's fun. This game is playable in VR, if that's something you want. I'm not in that world yet. I'm not as opposed to it anymore as I was before, but I am not super into VR. So let's just see what's happening here. Can I get up there? Yeah, I can. Just want to see what's going on here. Already screwed up. Cool. Let's release the brakes because I didn't switch the switch. Took me, what, 5 minutes? No, 2 minutes in this thing to screw up, but that's totally fine. So let's reverse it, get you moving, disengage all the brakes, and then I will show you how to flip the switches. We do have dash lights and cab lights as well, so there's just more stuff than we had before, which I appreciate. I think it's great. But we'll just have to see how much we actually get done today. I feel that I should tell you that my passion, the part that I have most fun with in games like this is the shunting aspect, which is why in the other games that you used from me, I usually go really heavy on shunting yards, even though those games don't even support it. So just be aware of that. Judge me if you must. But that is something that we're going to do today. So let's go that way. The brake pressure is releasing slowly right there. And things should go super. I hope. What do we have here? Yeah, wipers. You can turn those on. Oh, and these lights, they actually switch depending on if you go forwards or backwards. So, like, you may have the brake lights on the back, but what is back? Back is the direction that you already been or came from. So you've picked up some speed to release the throttle completely. Coasting this way will drastically reduce your fuel consumption. Sure. I don't know that I want to coast because we're going uphill, so let's just keep going this way, and that should be good. Let's check our... I think these switches switch automatically when you come in from this side. If not, we would have all types of problems. And then this has only been out for less than 24 hours at this point, so I am not anticipating everything to be perfect. Aim at the switch you wish to do something with. I would like to do... this one's already going left. That's good. That one's going left and that one's going left. So they're all going straight. I don't know where I'm going to go yet. Let's bring the train to a halt before the next switch. Brake now. Okay, fine. I will. I was thinking the tutorial's already done and over with, but apparently we still have to do a couple more things, so I guess that's fine. Wywalk, how's it going? Hayden, hello! Okay, we're stopping. I love it. Let's check out the lights because I didn't actually have had a chance yet to do that. White lights with a little brown on top, or red on top. Where on this side we have a red on top and no lights. So I'm guessing this is the back side. Let's just press F and see what happens when we switch this around. And I don't know why it goes further that one way than the other way. See? No, this still kind of looks the same. But now we don't have the red light here, so... there you go, it totally makes a difference. But apparently, this is a normal forward way. Right? Cool. Oh, lights forward. Yeah, look at that. I love it. I didn't know that this switch was even there too. Take out the schematic map and open the steel mill page. Okay. So with tab, you go to these things. You can place these back. You actually have an inventory now. I think it's under I. No, it's under caps lock. Caps lock for a button key. That's a little weird. But there you go. You have all these things, and you can lock them down and do all those things, and that's quite nice. I guess I want to keep that one, that one, that one, that one. The compass I'm not super worried about, but there you go. I'm hoping this means that if I select the comms radio and then go to the world map, it doesn't try to switch positions with it. Perfect. That's amazing. That was a problem before. But this is not the thing we actually want to open. We want to open station map. And then, gosh, I can't see. Coal mine. Nope. We want to go really far ahead to the steel mill. Set the service point icon. See the service point icon there. We're going to approach it from the northeast. Very good. So, with Alt, you can actually start moving around, so I can show you what I'm looking at. We are here. And we could know that if we're not sure when we're coming in, we just look at the compass. Right now, we're looking at this switch coming in. And we're coming from the northeast side, which is roughly there, okay? Well, northeast is really here, so I guess we could argue about that a little bit if we wanted to, but let's call this northeast. Why not? It will do the thing that we need it to do. So, northeast, yes. Switch to external view. Okay, my person is gone, but oh well. This is also new. That was not a thing before, and I'm excited that this one is here, so nice. You can move your mouse, look around, mouse wheel, zoom in and out, press space to continue. It kind of jumped, that was weird. Use Alt to engage mouse cursor mode, okay. You can operate the locomotive control entirely from external view, F4. Look at that! This is amazing! I can't even tell you, get all these informations in there to start it. Oh, wow. This is just, what's this? Oh, because my cursor mode was active and okay, yeah, whatever. F4, got it. Space to continue. Change the view ahead by clicking on it while external view. Use middle mouse button to adjust the view if needed. Okay. it's so easy. You have no idea. This was... I don't know, I like the first-person view in this game, but every once in a while you want this because there's so many switches going on left and right that you probably want to go that one. Release your brakes and give them a moment to repressurize before accelerating. You got it, boo. Well, F4, I guess we do... Oh, you can do F4 in first-person view as well? That's interesting. at the very least. I kind of like it. And it's locked to my Alt key right now. I don't know that I like that, but it's okay. I guess we can hide it down there. Okay, cool. So, undo pressure, move this one. Sorry about that, you didn't want to hear that. And go into the thing. Let's go a little slower because go forward slower and park the train into the service point. We're going to park the train into the service point. Got it. I thought we were already done with the intro, but that's fine. This way we can actually see our little wagon moving around. So is everything switched to the way that I need it? Looks like it is. Looks like it is. Yeah, this was really hard before, and having that little helper for just the navigation in there is super ridiculously helpful, so I can appreciate that. Keyboard controls. Nice. Oh, okay. It needs to be a little easier to close these, but I can appreciate that. Okay, we're gonna... no. Heartbreak. Heartbreak. I was digging around. Almost there. Prepares to stop. I am preparing hard. I am super preparing to stop. Don't worry. But there's a service point. That's where we want to go. I am happy that we actually were able to stop that thing. I like it because, I mean, I am the person that clearly screwed that up. And you actually do pay... You do have to pay later on if you make shitty stops and other things that could damage your equipment. So I can appreciate all of this. Good job, locomotives. We'll stay here for servicing. Let's get you another one, which we'll use for our new jobs. Okay, so I'm guessing we're going to use the turntable now, and then I'm hoping we're going to start playing for real. There is the S282 and another, this guy. Is it a D6? No, I don't think it's a D6. Does it say on the side? A DE2. Yeah, that's a DE2, clearly. So we want to move our stuff, not our stuff, but the turntable to access the thing that we have. Can I do this in fourth person view? No, don't have access for that. But you have to go all the way up until that one, and then it should click when it hits it. But yeah, it actually hit the right one, so I got lucky there. There you go. Get the locomotive. I do not know which direction we're going to go yet, so that's a little bit up in the air, but let's get up here, space for jumping, and then open the door, because we don't need keys. And, oh, start up. Yes, Alt. Let's click that one on, that one on, that one on. Then we can turn the starter. Yep, it's going. Does it sound too quiet? I can help that if that's desired. Cab lights and dash lights if we want them. Cool. Yeah, train is happy to go. We are all set here. We do have to undo our handbrake. That's what this one is. It would be good if you tell me what percentage it's currently applied on. I can probably figure it out if we do something wrong, but that's fine. Main reservoir, everything's kind of filling up. Do I park the locomotive on the turntables properly aligned? Do I have to release this and then unrelease it? No. Oh, reverser maybe. Oops. Let's get me some lights and some of that, and then slow down a little bit. I should use the actual like alt view a little more because it's actually super cool. Stop. Very good. Press the wrong button there. Alt. I just gotta get used to the alt pressing because it is intuitive, but I don't play first-person games very much. There you go. Let's move you around until you get close to our spot here. This one looks a little smaller than the one we just drove, but that's fine. And then tick. Nope, wrong way. A little too far. There you go, clicked. And then let's go to the station office. Go there on foot. Remember that you can dash using F. Sure, I hope this is the last piece. You never know. So, station office, tell me what my first job is, why don't you? Ooh, free cash. $100, yeah, put it in my wallet, because I've done something. Confirm. I don't want to pay. Insert your wallet here. Oh, that's just for the fee. Got it. So I put that in there, confirm the transaction, and now my terrain is perfect again because I stopped too hard or something. Realistic, please. Thank you. I should have read what that meant. But I don't care. I rather fail when it's like this than do anything else silly. So we'll just see what happens. They added day and night and weather, and it all affects your wheel slip and other things as well. So there's a lot of stuff going on in a new simulator, as they call it. Okay, when you're ready, you can get your first delivery order here. Find what you're licensed for and insert it order in the validator. Okay, so these are the things that we're going to look at. Let's see what we have. Looks like there's some good money here. Press space to continue. Leave me alone. Yeah, I can put it in there. I remember that stuff. Couch in bed to sleep and advance the game. Cool. Now you're on your own. Accept an order, then follow the printed instructions to complete it. Good luck out there. Do you know that feeling when there's something on your nose and you just can't get it out? I'm sorry about that. But here we are. So let's pick something. What licenses do we have? Not a lot. And I'm pretty sure, can I not? Oh, I can't pick them up in the alt mode. I'm pretty sure, is it just red? Does it always tell me if I don't have it? Well, I can't do this because I don't have a long one. So on the ground. What's this one? Long one on the ground. Don't have that yet. This is just a FH, and I think I have that one, a freight haul. Let's see, can I see what are my licenses? Oh, I think I can see what my licenses are over here because it says licenses right there. Confirm, I am a train driver and a freight haul. Yep. So green, green, green we can do. This one is also green, therefore we can do that as well. Then this one is shunting. Shunting. Is it really? Can we not shunt right away? No, shunting is $1,000. You know what? Shunting is the most fun part, so we're going to pay for that. Confirm. Yes. Deposit the cash, please. A game. I told you already in the first 2 minutes of this that I like to play shunting. So that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to put a license in the trash. Because, well, we don't need anything else for that. Cool. So, let's see here. Put that there. The cool thing about this game, which is may or may not be exciting, is that all of these are related. How are they related? So this one's at the steel mill. You want to move to harbor and town. It's just a really long track, like 96 minutes here. We're just going to be driving. I'm not going to do that right now. Steel mill, harbor, and town. If you do this, put those together because they give you more money. However, this one is a long one or a long two. We can't do that. I don't have a license for that. This one's also long. Can't do that. This one's also a long one, sadly. So we can't do that right now. We're just going to put that on the ground until we can get something done. This is shunting and also a long one. I don't believe... Yeah, that has a license requirement, so we can't do this one. Throw that one away. So these are the three that we can actually work with. If you don't like the tasks that are here, I believe there is a way, reprint active jobs. Okay, you cannot shuffle them, but the jobs that you fulfill in this simulation are affecting all the jobs that are available at all the different stations. And there's generally something to do everywhere. It's always different too, which I very much appreciate. So, right now we have 3 jobs, but 2 of them are shunting. And here's what we're going to do. Put you down there and put you down here. Sorry, with R you can do it a little more specific. So, what we're going to need to do is there are 2 trains. Okay, one is a little longer, one's a little shorter, that's fine. They came from harbor and town, and this one we're going to like move, unload, and store a train with scrap metal. Okay, and then here's one load and prepare a train with steel rails for departure. Cool. They're not the same thing. One is just came in and one is coming out, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to do them together. There's a big time bonus on here because we just started. It's not going to take that long. I'll be very surprised if it does. But I think I'll start with the one that pays a little more money. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Also has more cars, so that should be more exciting. Sometimes, especially for the freight hauls, I like to line up my things ahead of time, then take out the contracts all at the same time, and then the train is already hooked up and then you go. But in the beginning, when you can only run one of the DE2s, it's not that huge of an impact, so this should be fine. Now, does this one tell us anything else that we want to know? Steel mill, okay. I don't remember what 6.2 stands for. I think there's some things that you can usually figure out from this, but it doesn't, yeah, I don't remember. We could probably find the ones that are from the steel mill, but here's just what we're gonna do. So, accept the job, go here, and then it tells you what you're doing. Now the timer has started, and that's totally fine. Yep, we're gonna go shunting. Step 1, couple following cars at station track. B8S track. Okay, and those are the cart numbers. When you drive them in, that is what they start as, but once you start shunting anything around, you may mess up your numbers. So you always have to verify that what you're taking is what you're actually supposed to place. So there's B3I, there's B10 and 20, none of those. It looks like flat cars, so this is B60, B8S. So this is our track that we want to get on. Cool. Let's verify that the things that we're looking at are actually all the ones that we want. Because it looks like this car is probably not supposed to be here. What are you? You are 953. It's not on my list. Okay. So we would have already done something wrong there. What are you? You are 794. So none of these feel very helpful. So I think our cars are just on the other side of the track, which is beautiful. And again, matters for how you set up things. So let's see. Here are cars. 989. Okay, that's lined up. Good. This one will be 128. Very good. 178. Cool. And then 321. Great. You are past the station a little bit. That's a little sad. Okay, so these are our wagons. Great. We can start with those. Let's see. And then couple this one at all right. Why do you have to couple that one? Couple following cars at that station. Good. Then couple this one at the next station. Okay. You have to find that. Then load the cars at A7L. Okay. Then uncouple all of them at B10. Okay, easy enough. So that's what we're gonna do. We just need a train that has to come through here to get to the position that we are. It looks like there's no siding that we can see here, so we're just going to have to get the train that we just abandoned on the thing. We could have driven it to the shunting yard already, but I didn't. So here we are. We can deal with it. To start out, it doesn't matter how your locomotive is situated if you're doing shunting. It matters a great deal if you're not doing shunting. And sorry, it looks like it's skipping, but I'm holding F and that lets you skip ahead. It looks like it's not letting you skip ahead as much as it used to, so I think that is a problem that they probably have to fix, but it lets me move a little faster than normal. Vehicle must be stationary and continue. Please bring it to a halt and so our skip tutorial and find another. It is stationary, buddy. Let me go. Are you... Not sure why the train turned off, but that's fine. Oh, because when I did the licensing thing, it actually replaced everything, so that should be fine. You don't work yet because I turned this one off as usual. There you go, give me a little gas. Is this one on? Yes, it looks like this one is on again. Alright, fine. That's something we can easily figure out, but we're moving! Now we can do our first chunt job. Isn't that exciting? Yes. Yes, it is. That's the only answer that matters there. The Cisco Kid, how's it going? Charles, Lemmick, Eliana, super excited about this update. Have any plans on doing a serious video on this at all? Honestly, this, and this is Eliana's, this game has lent itself really well for live streams. Joshua, how's it going? And I really like the game. I really like a lot of things that the game does. Wasn't it F4? F2, F3, F4, F2? What? Something is being funky because I can't get the outside of cab view, which is a little annoying. Whatever, hit the brakes. We're too far. F2? No? F3? No? Oh. No, it's crouching. No, I don't know what's going on. Cool. Perfect. Let's get our thing out here. So, I wouldn't mind doing it as a general live stream when the occasion is fine. I don't think you're supposed to do it this way. I think you're supposed to do this. Let the brake pressure get off, and then you start moving. Cool. So yeah, I would like to make this a regular thing, but every once in a while, I just want more. Why are we so wonky? I don't know. I'm pressing all the buttons, but it won't let me do the full view, which is a little annoying. Tutorial, D2, well, we did all the things, I think. I would like to turn off the tutorial. I don't think we are in a tutorial anymore, so I don't know what its actual problem is, but hey, whatever. Yeah, let's get to the other side of this. Am I still? Yeah, just gotta get used to all the buttons that I can pull now. Make sure that these signs, these switches are always set to the way that you want it to be, and then it's helpful. But yeah, as a normal regular series, it's not... We're really just... There we go. No. There we go, now we're flat. I pressed E or Q or something along the way, and that mattered a little bit. Realistic mode, yes. Everything is done by hand and realistic. Oh, beautiful. That's what I want to do. Anyways, would love to watch more. Can't wait to see Dome gearboxes blow on the DM3. Yeah, me too. Let's blow stuff up. I mean, that's what the game is called. Let's start hitting the brakes a little bit. A little bit more, maybe. A little bit more, probably. Oh, look at this. A picture book landing. I want that one. And all the others look like... Let's do Q. I think all the others are leaning the right way, so we should be good to go. Why do the F keys not work anymore? That's annoying. Okay, go forwards, please. And disengage the brakes. Move that way. Just one notch. I don't need to be crazy here. Just keep on going. That's all I really care about right now. And let's see what happens. Realizing something on my thing is turned off. Hold on. Now's probably a bad time to do this. Okay, let's brake in first. You don't want to hit them too hard. Like 5 miles per hour or something like that is what they said. And I guess I hit a little harder than that. That'll be fine. Okay, let's get these all coupled up. The first thing we want is hook this one in. Cool. Turn that one around. Get this one over here. Release the brake stuff. Oh, come on, let me do this. There you go. Yeah, the F key is not, it's just looking straight in front of me. It's not letting me go to where I want to go. Ooh, new trucks. I want to make sure that we are connected on all of these guys. It looks like we are, so that's good. Cool. But I also think handbrakes are a thing now. So you have to go to every single wagon and tell, hey, you're now mine. Okay, good. It's only done on the last one. I actually like that. Very cool. Very cool. Excellent. Love it. Let's keep that up. The external view is not available in realistic. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's good and bad. It's good and bad, but at least, as long as I know I can deal with it. Nope, wrong one. Didn't want to go that way. I want to go this way. I guess I can compress the cars a little bit. Now I have to figure out, I have to go to AS. AS what? There's my job. I picked up all those, B8S, and then A3S. That's B, that's B, that's... Oh, realistic mode probably also doesn't give me the F jump like the other ones do. That will make sense, I'm guessing. There's no A track there. A3S. B7S. Okay. I guess this is a matter for station map. A3S is all the way down there, so... Okay, that's actually interesting because I cannot get an easy connection for that anywhere. I have to shunt around something, but I don't think any of the tracks actually give me that action. So what I should have done... Wrong one. What I should have done is got this one first. Huh. That's a little weird because I don't think there's any way for me to turn anything around over here. Gotta turn my fan on because it's getting warm. Oh well. No, you forgot to open the brake hose on the engine. No, that was the first one I did. But this is interesting. So that's the first shunting puzzle that we have to worry about here, which I kind of appreciate. But we don't have any run-through track open. So to even run around the wagons here, I would have to do a bunch of shunting already or put them behind a track somewhere or... Interesting. I am not 100% sure how I want to solve this, but let's just see what happens. So I want to go out this way. That's fine. Until we are past the junction, as usual. And then what? I don't know. I feel like I can't do this until I have the other wagon, but there's one place where I can actually run around. Let's see if that one is open. I think I can do this. We'll just have to be clever about it. Like one of the sidings definitely has a runaround track, I think, if I remember right. I should probably use the independent brake instead of my local brake, otherwise my wagons are just gonna push me out. Then I just need to flip one. No, I don't want to flip all of them. I just want to flip. Run a little faster, buddy. That one. That should be fine. And then you can start shunting again. I think one of them lets me turn around. We'll just have to figure it out. Sorry. Part of that's just part of it. You like to release the pressure first. Now we can wait for this thing. Okay, and then you can go. Awesome sauce. This locomotive needs air entering the front for optimal cooling. Yes, I talked about that. You do not have to worry about that for shunting because you never have long enough drive where your heat matters. When you go for the long hauls, make sure that the front of this locomotive is the front of the train because you do need that for active cooling, or passive cooling, I suppose. Yeah. The turntable with the wagon? I don't think the wagon and the locomotive will fit on there. I mean, we'll figure it out. I'll probably just brake here. I heard about this. The air ride is not something people are super excited about. I don't know if you can see the little bit of swaying that's going on there. It's fine. I would say the old way was a little better, but that's fine. Updates always bring change, and sometimes change is good, sometimes change is bad. Yes, it works. Just keep on going. That's alright, Arya. Happens all the time. I don't know, I can probably say it differently, but every once in a while... I don't know, sorry. My bad, I'll take it back. Okay, so we're just gonna park here. Let's get me a little bit of that. Let's use that Alt stop mode. Give me a little bit of this. And then I have to check something. Alt. We don't have to park in here. And without the F, we may be a little bit in a disadvantage for making video because this takes a long time now because I have to look for something. So here's what we're going to do. Can I change... I don't think I can change stuff right here. Okay. Can I save where we are right now? Hardcore saving is enabled. Only single file at this time slot is allowed. Okay. Override save. Fine. Alright, you know what? I guess it won't let me do the thing. that's fine. I'll allow it. Well, we could overwrite the thing that's there right now. Do I have a manual save? Override save. Yes. Override it. Yes. And we'll just see what happens. Now I want to go back because I just want the auto-saving. Are you still auto-saving? Are you done saving? Okay. All I want is to be able to move around a little quicker because it's a video and that's really all that is. So I don't need comfort. Standard is fine. What's the other one? Realistic. Yeah, this one is fine. Continue and we'll see what happens. Hope you don't mind. I was just like, wait, where are we? This is not my locomotive. It's fine. Everything is fine. Just keep on moving. No, I appreciate this game a lot. And it's not boring. Cool. You let me go where I was. The train is sitting there. I'm sure the train is turned off. There's the thing that I wanted. So now I have to check if I cannot switch here. There's some wagons parked here already. That's unfortunate. There's no flip around there either. Okay. Is there one here? No, there's no runaround. There's no runaround on any of them. And this is the wagon that I still need. So I would have to back into this and I mean, the only real way is I can re-rail the vehicle and re-rail my locomotive behind this thing. Definitely cheaty, but let's see. Is there a good puzzle way out of this? So, someone said already that I could go here. It's definitely not long enough for the wagon and for myself. So, what I have to do is make myself room to be able to run around the track right here. Where am I going? This is a random cornfield. It's not corn. It's just grain. So I have to find one of these groups of wagons that I can shunt around, put onto another track, and this one may be the best option. And once I do that, I have enough room to maneuver around the wagons that I have right now to put the carts in the right direction. I think that is okay. Oh, the crane is moving. If I want to do that, I have to make sure that I don't block the track where I have to drop this off at B10. I think B10 is over on this side. It's one of these two, and those are just the out tracks, I think. Yeah, B10 has something on it. I suppose I can bring it in from either side, so that should be fine. I could also free B10 right now and put B10 out here, but honestly, they're about the same. So, yes. The wagons that I have right now, they're empty. They're super light. I feel like I have to do this, otherwise I have to cheat, and I don't want to cheat just yet. Now, I do want to play realistic. I mean, that's what I do on this channel. But I'm going to take those and put them on this track. Yes, that should work just fine and without any issues. So, let's get to our cars. And I guess this is probably the only reason why I want to turn off realistic mode. Let's get to our cars, turn on the brake. Very cool. Decouple everything. First, let's turn the brake on. Then decouple you, get that one off, get this one over here. I have that one sitting there, it should be fine. Get in the cabin. It's actually still on. Back in the day that would always be turned off, but that's fine. Get that one set up here. Turn off the brake and get moving. Love it. And now F2, yeah. Oh yeah, party time. Might want to I like works and resources so much. Reality mode, yes. Quantum computer, indeed. What the heck is that lag? Sorry about that. Something is funky. Let me see if I can figure that out. Is it working now? It may just be. Okay, it's very laggy when I'm in the F2 view, but it's fine when I'm not, I think. How do I like it? honestly, it's pretty nice. I just screwed up because I was playing with my graphic settings. I wanted to get on this track and move them over here. I like it, but I liked it before. They did increase the price a little bit for Simulator, but I think if you can appreciate trains, you will not go wrong with this game. Like, this game is a shunting dream, which I haven't had with any other game because there's just not enough shunting going on. And overall, it is not the prettiest game by any standards. So don't. I don't know. It's not. I don't like to play this game because everything is pretty. I like to play this game because it's difficult enough to play it. I'm comparing this like to a train sim world, any of them, where you have to push 30 buttons, flip a bunch of breakers, do a bunch of other things before you can even start, and then to drive the loco you have to also do like 20 different things, which is fine, and to reset the loco, like all those things are great, and I believe they're probably accurate in terms of realism, but they don't add anything to the gameplay for me. I want to go there and there. So there are superfluous. I don't need them. This game, you see what I'm doing. This is the simplest shunter. This is the loco that you start with. They have some bigger ones, like the DE6, I think. There's a bigger one that we can mess with. They take a lot more everything to even get going and to do stuff with. This one is just like a, whatever. Need to do stuff? Cool, no problem. And it lets you. And it's great. So, Trains and World is garbage. I wouldn't go there. They do... There are some fun routes on there, but it is pretty. It is a very pretty game. It is the gameplay itself, you either like it or you hate it, I get it. But it's a very pretty game, where this game, the gameplay is amazing. The ambiance, the stuff around the gameplay could be better, but the way that it is doesn't hurt anything. So I am happy. Did you see that landing? That was a picture perfect landing. Let's get all this connected. Hey, you, come here. Get this one there. Get you also connected, and then we have to find the right brake. Is this brake on or off? I think that brake was on. It's usually only one. And I think I have to see that on the where the brake is pointing. If it's pointing to the left, I think it's off. There's a lot of wagons on here. That's a long haul. That's fine. I have to clear these out no matter what I do, so I guess I'm just going to do that now. I do appreciate that these handbrakes are there now. I think they existed before, but you never had to interact with them. Because before, there was never a big reason to inspect the train other than having the right cars on it, and you can actually go without the cars. But now it wouldn't even drive, so that's cool. How are we doing here? Brake pressure is just equalizing. Let's give you another little kick. And then we should be able to move. This is just steel, and that's a problem. This is a relatively long train now for this little loco. And I feel like we are still hitting one of the breakers. Oh well. Oh gosh. Yeah, I do think one of the brakes is still on. So let's see. This handbrake is off when it's pointed left. No, they were all pointed left, so this is just a heavy train. So I hope we can actually get this one up the hill. If not, we have a problem. Argy, I'm sorry. It's a kernel failure reference. It's not trying to offend anyone. Jaws takes place. I feel like I'm stating a very objective fact, but I think this game is beautiful, but I don't think it's realistic and shiny in the way that Train Sim World does it. But Train Sim World puts all their effort into making it look that way. They don't put any effort into the gameplay. And this game just has it. If you like trains, yes, this game is flippin' awesome. Do it. You cannot go wrong with it. Trust everyone. It's fine. Just a little more. Hey, fan, are you helping moving? We have one more wagon coming out, so we can probably start braking because there's a lot of steel sitting on this. Okay. I want to make sure that we don't screw up too bad, so you have to go there, and then... Was it that one that I wanted? Yes, it's this one that I wanted. So you can flip over and you go in here. Cool. Let's go all the way down. Hey, train! You're gonna hit my other guys, and nobody's gonna appreciate that, so it's more break. I'm gonna have to pay a little bit of money here. Oh boy. Let's go reverser, let's go independent brake. Sorry, I forgot which one is which. One is independent, one's a train brake. This will be a little bit of work, but it should be fine. Let's take this one off. Let's let those relax. Waiting for this to come back currently. Okay, you can do it. Okay. And we're rolling the wrong way. Not surprised. But we have a little secret weapon. We do have a sander, and I don't have to pay a lot right now to actually engage this. So there you go. No wheel slip. That's good. We just have to start moving. 4. There's no wheel slip. That's good. And we're moving. Hey, we're moving. There's a little bit of wheel slip. I can hear it. But it's not terrible. So if we... he says. Machine is offline. Okay. Our TM broke. The technical machine. Did it just implode and I cannot reset you now? Is that how this works? Okay. Do I just neutral you? Everything else should be fine. Let's just reset everything. It sounds like it's still on, right? So reverser. Yeah, it's still on. Alright, interesting. So I can't go four notches. I guess I was in the red here too much. No, it's bad. We're still moving this way, so that's fine. So as long as we stay... Nope, that's too much. Can't be in the red. Have to be in the reasonable zone. But hey, we're moving. We're moving. Red, Reed. What are you beeping at me now? Are we still too much? Oh, this temperature is too high now. I don't know how to help you about that temperature. My cabin fan is on. I know it has nothing to do with the engine temperature, but come on, you can do it. Let's keep it nice and low. As long as we're moving, we're doing great. That helped the temperature a little bit. I like it. And we're moving. Hey, it's a locomotive, or it's a train, so we're not... It's not electric constant acceleration. It is... what is it? Constantly active? Like if you run in an electric car right now and the motors are engaged, you generally... The pedal... You effectively brake with your gas pedal. Because if your gas pedal is off, your electric motors don't run, and they effectively slow down your vehicles, and that rebuilds some electricity, right? I think. Jaws. Alright. I'll take it. Watch me. Watch me do it. I do have at least another hour tonight. I just wanted to check it out. I wanted to check it out last night, but they had some technical difficulties, and big kudos to Alt Future, the developer of this game, for... Oh, did I really not flip this one? I was sure I flipped this one. It didn't... It looks like I didn't flip this thing. I must have clicked through. I was just like, whatever. So this happens all the time in this game. But no, Alt Future. They had a problem. They found it just like before the game was supposed to come out, and they said, no. We cannot release this. It's not right. It's not good enough. It's not the game that we want. A lot of reasons. They just said, no, it's not happening. We're not going to do this. And they stuck to their guns, and then I believe they did effectively an all-nighter. I think there are a European team. I don't know what. I saw Serbian funded or something on the website, which makes me think maybe they are associated with Serbia in some way or another. At almost at midnight Central Standard Time, which is 7 a.m. in Central Europe, is when the release of this thing came out. So yeah, that's an all-nighter. They made sure that what they put out was at least good enough for their standards. I don't think it's perfect. I'm sure I'm going to find some bugs and some things that are a little funky. Also, I will pick out more things that I think are bugs that are just game features. We have turned realistic mode off now. We're still going to play it mostly realistic, etc., etc. No, I'm realizing that I just forgot that one. I didn't double flip that. I just forgot this one 100% because I flipped that one and I forgot there was another one right behind it. That's just what happens. So we're just going to go forward and backwards, shunting as we call it, until we get things right. And then I still have to get the other wagons that we have there all the way up the hill before we can do anything fancy. I think we're getting pretty close here, so it starts slowing down. Let's double check that we're actually far enough. Yes, now we are. You go there. Back to the train, hit the full brakes. Full brakes. Don't want to move anymore. We can reverse you. There you go. I like it. Turn on the sand. Get rid of all our brakes. Give me some notches to go. Brakes are not fully released yet. Now they are. There we go. That was easier. I think we're past the steeper part of the mountain. Like there's a 0.3 grade, I think. That's what that means. Probably not. But there you go. Here we are. And we're moving. Cool. I'll probably turn off the sand now because it's loud. And you just keep going. Most people would not let perfection of the enemy of good. Kudos to them. Yes. Yes. No, they have a history of doing that. They have a history of only putting out the stuff that they are happy with. And people have been annoyed and angry at them before, but no, they're still sticking to it, and it's great. And well, as most video game players of all types know, that is not very common in this industry. So I'm very happy that I can support them by just showing off what they did, because they really deserve it and they're doing an awesome, amazing job. And I tell them, but I think they care more about getting their game out to more people than someone saying it in a Discord or in a there we go. I figure we're going to hit the other wagons here in just a second. Let's push it a little further as much as we can, and we can stop. So no, good guys, great game, everything's cool, like what they're doing, like how they're doing it. Just a good company in general. Well, let's see, let's get that one. We can technically stop these wagons automatically by just flipping, I think it's that one, when you let them go, or something like that. Just yeah, it's what I explained in the beginning, where while the train is parked, the wheel brakes are without pressure, and that means they're engaged. The pressure is there to take the wheel brakes off the brakes. That's cool. Now, I don't know if they're the brake shoes right there. I don't know if they show that or not. Maybe we can look at it later on, but I think it's a cool system, and it's just like a failsafe, because a runaway train that doesn't have any power and can do anything cannot generate pressure. So if you just cut the pressure and you brake, that makes a lot more sense than having to generate something to get through to the pressure point. And a train can also not leave if you don't have something that generates the pressure to take the brakes off the wheels. Nose is itching. So all those things, really cool. But that's trains, that's not just this game, so credit where credit's due. The lights, look at them. Now they matter. They didn't matter before. I love it. Yes, okay, let's do this thing where I run around this train, then we can push it around and get the wagon that we actually want, and then we're gonna be there. Now, the time that was allotted for this actually makes sense, because it was a lot. What was it? Was it here? Yeah, 144 minutes. Makes perfect sense now, because we had to figure out this trick. Trick is a big word for that. It's not really a trick, but you know what I mean. Are we really too fast? No, 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 no. Just land. Come on. You can do a little more. Just release the brake. You can do it. I believe in you. There you go. There you go. Brought it in again. Alright, you there, not yet. This one first, and then connect all of that. Then you are not engaged. Very cool. Did I just do the last train? I think I just did the last one. Yes, I did. Sorry, wagon. Truck. Do you call it trucks or wagon? My big little one has been watching Thomas Train lately, and I've been watching it too because it's nice and relaxing and I don't have to do something. And they call it trucks. And I kind of like the word trucks for wagons because it makes life a little easier for me. So, how do you feel about that? Elianis, exactly. Thank you for confirming that. Oh, yeah. The slowness of increasing the throttle on this loco. It gets more fun when I put 2 or 3 of these together before I have a multiple units license, because you can pull pretty big trains by just putting a bunch of small hauling jobs together, and you can go really far and for a really long time. It's super fun. Let's make sure that I switch the thing that I need to switch, that one specifically. It doesn't matter where this train ends up right now. I'm guessing I'm just going to go in there, drop it off, run around, get to the front, and then I can move it all around, as they say in Hollywood. Then life will be good. The cool thing is, so the wagons that I just moved were on B40. When I would go back to the job house, it would actually tell me where the wagons are now, because they moved. They're no longer on B40. So the game is relatively dynamic, which I think is pretty impressive for all the things that we're doing. So that's cool. Do we... Oh, stop. I forgot that we're trying to stop here. Oh well, I guess I'm just adding a little bit of driving distance to myself. Could be worse. Yep, stop. And as a good train engineer, you just stop here, and then the brake will show up in front of you? No, it didn't. So let's turn this handbrake on. It's at the end of the train now. Then we can do all of this. Yep, get rid of that. Close this so the brakes stay pressurized, because we don't want them to take super long in just a minute. You can come out here, and then we can go in the loco. F. Go forward, yes. Well, go backwards, I suppose. And there we go. They're not all box cars, though. I think wagon or GTFO. Alright. Boxcar? They're not all box cars. Well, yeah. That's what I'm asking. I mean, I like the word for it, but if that's just supposed to describe box cars, then okay, I'll just take it as it is. It is what it is. I can't change it, so there you go. Okay, that one goes that way. Let's turn all of this around. Give me more brake. Cool. We're already forward. Turn brake off. Go that way. Give me a 2. Gotta get there eventually, right? I can't just sit here forever. That'd be silly. Oh, I meant to do something. Now's a good time to do that. Let's see here. Go there. Turn on my browser, because there are some overlays if people decide to, you know, subscribe to the channel or any other things like that. Become a channel member, so I can appreciate what they do, and they can see that they did when it's on screen. So there you go. Should be visible now, I think. Actually, it may not. Alright, hold on. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Derail Valley. There we go. Should be good now. We're almost there. Almost there. Oh, is it fitting? Today the other episodes for Working with Resources was the episode with the first train in it, and now we have a different first train? Why did I go that far? That was completely unnecessary. I should just pay more attention and talk less. But where's the fun in that? That's not what we're doing here. Brake. Go. Go again. Thank you. Now we can attach, and then we can get the other wagon, and then we can fill that up and actually put it in the right place. That'll be fun. Ari! Hey, thank you. It didn't work! Did it really not work? I am not happy about that. I am... Wait, it's delayed. But no, it did not show, did it? It did not do the thing that I wanted. I am quite... Hold on. Sorry. Ari, I appreciate you. I promise you. I think it's turned on now. I don't have it open to test it, but I'm pretty sure it's working now. Sorry about that. I feel like that was false advertisement, but I promise I actually tried to do it the right way. But now it should be working. Okay. Am I saying it right? Arye? Or do I just say Levi? Or Levi? I know Levi that's spelled that way. So I would say Levi. Break! Stop distracting yourself. The wagons are gonna break. No, they're too far away now. I need to concentrate. I will. Thank you. Okay, there you go. Stay there. Here's the thing. They're rolling that far because I didn't depressurize them, because I thought it was smarter to do it that way. It clearly isn't. This is the problem of not depressurizing, because the handbrake is not that strong. Now it's just going to stay here because there's nothing, you know, reasons. Come on, let me do that thing. Let me do this thing, and now you can... This, I think, is what I want. Yes, open. And then we go all the way to the last one, and the handbrake you. And now the puzzle is over, and we can actually go do the thing that we're supposed to do, which is pick up from AS something something, and then load at loading something, and then we can park it somewhere at B20. I remember that. So once these are all full of steel, I hope I can actually get it up in B20, but that's fine. I guess we need more people to test it. Yes. Should rustic. Currently in my game, it seems the repair or fuel costs are pretty high, so the net gain from the mission is sometimes pretty small. From what I know, is in the beginning it is not worth to get the servicing license, even though it's relatively cheap. You should wait until your what is it, minimal fee costs, there's a name for it, until that cost actually makes it worth it. Because right now my my insurance cost, or whatever it is, copay I think is the word. Right now my copay is $100, or since I got Shunter it may be 200 or so, but it's just really low. So every time I need anything I just do that and I should be fine. If you go away from that, then yes, your costs will skyrocket pretty hard, and I need to get much better at braking. This is ridiculous. So just be careful with that when you go that route. But yeah, in the beginning, it's really not worth getting a servicing thing. I had that on my other playthrough because it's fun. It's just sadly not worth the squeeze. Go there, go there. Get me one. We're empty, so we should be able to move this pretty easy, but you never know. 2 notches? Sure. Copay, yeah, thank you. Well, repair costs are for everything that you touch. That can be all the wagons, it can be your locomotive. And I guess that's everything that's there. You don't pay for track repairs or anything like that. I do think you actually pay for environmental damage if you have a hazmat train derail somewhere, so don't be don't be too loose about that stuff. Let's go to the end of the train. Do I have a light? Not on L. Oh well. Don't think it's this one. I think it's the last train, the last wagon that we have to get on. So let's see here. Is it that? Going left right now. I think I want you to go right. I should probably be certain about this. I am pretty certain about this. Does that count for anything? Yeah, this is just to the place. Hey, there you go. That's just to the place that has my wagon stuck from the repair shop, and then here we definitely want to go left, and then we're good to go. Train, I need you. Okay, are you turned off? Yes, you are. Let's start doing this because I can't see how far we need to go. Much longer. I'm gonna do it. I've been sick for like 4 weeks, so my throat and my nose still feel like they're stupid. But I think they're getting better. Hope I don't bother anyone too much with it. Okay, let's see here. You're working. Sometimes I get really cocky and start doing like everything just while things are rolling. It's super fun, but can also be super frustrating when you don't do it right. So I'm not gonna try to do that right now. It's a little silly. You go there, you go there. Let's connect you, make an actual train. So pressurize the brakes. There you go. And F2 or F2 enter. I would like to depressurize everything, go forward probably, get me a notch, and then look at where we're actually going to take you. Yes, we have all of those loaded. Got him. Bring you at A7L. Okay, A7L. I should probably figure out where that is before I do anything else. Okay. A7L. It's the one right here. It's right next to the first switch, so that should be easy enough to find. And oh, I realized something. I don't know if you remember that, but earlier, there were a bunch of wagons parked on that place. So I guess we have to fix that. That is why this is a 144-minute job. I didn't even understand it, but now I do. I do want to see... That was... interesting. I don't know what I pressed. I think F3. F3? Really? Yes. Don't know what I pressed, but here. This is where we have to go. No. We need to go on this one. I am being wrong. I don't have to move anything else. We just have to go to that thing. This is a cool idea. Not Wintergarten. I don't have to say it weirdly like that. But there you go. Get in there, get out here. Move? I'm pressurizing still. Or depressurizing, I should say. No, pressurizing. Yes. There you go. Shut. Nothing damaged, but on a shunting job that goes like 15,000 life, 10,000 wear, few as long as companies only 102,000, that's no problem. Yeah. Yes, when you have the bigger licenses, you have to go for the money jobs. You don't really have a choice, which you still have to shunt a little bit, but it's not that hard to not cause damage. It is pretty reasonable. The way that they set it up, so it's also a thing of at some point at experience you can totally get away with like just doing it the right way and then you don't have to worry about it. I know that there was supposed to be a lamp of some sorts available, but I don't know what the key is because I would want a lamp to be L, like light, but that's not it. Let's see, no. Apparently there's a key for if I press T, it was moving that around too. I think we are in range now, or we are past that switch, just barely. Very good. It's good enough. Now we just have to get everyone onto that track, and life is good. Gosh, this is nice and dark. I like it, but I have a feeling you may have issues seeing something on the YouTube. If that's the case, I'm sorry. Hi, Tunnels Gaming. How's it going? You have to buy a lantern? That also makes sense, and probably in the harbor, because you can buy everything in the harbor. No, there's something missing in the harbor, I'm sure. But there you go. The bird, however, is a little annoying. Let's push you all inside 7L. Once you're there, it can actually load you up. Can't wait. Cannot wait until we get this whole shebang. Done. Yeah, no, it makes sense that you would have to buy it. It's a little silly because the game starts with night on, but it's fine. Can I do stuff with you? Yes, I can. Cool. Deposit cost. What? I have to purchase things? Manual service. Interesting. Didn't know that was a thing. Let's see. Did they change how that entire thing works? Because I don't see... Where is... There was usually a little like a little thing that looks like this. Oh, that button. Yeah, it requires manual service. I don't want to do that. Okay. There was usually a small station right next to where you're supposed to be. We're just gonna go all the way down the tracks. There's nothing here. We are inside the platform. This one I'm looking for. No, this is the unloader, right? Cargo transfer. Load. It's just really far away. But I guess that works. If you don't know that that's there, I can see that a user may be kind of frustrated with that. But hey, look at that. We have steel now on here. And we have to try to get up the mountain again. Perfect. Okay. Forward. Anti-brake. Go. What's new? Well, just the simulator's out, finally. Had a little delay, but it's totally out now and totally awesome. And we're trying it out and we'll see how it goes. I only made 1 or 2 mistakes so far. Nothing too exciting. So you should totally go back and see what mistakes I didn't make. Water for the steam loco. Interesting. Nope, I was on the right track, but apparently, yeah, they're switched. I don't like that you're not going very far or very fast. Makes me think we'll have to make this 2 jobs. Do we have... There's no way I have any brakes on, is there? No brake on, no brake on. This thing is fine. We don't have wheel slips, so sand shouldn't make a real difference. But yeah, we're not moving. Do we have more wagons now than we did before? I think we may. And in that case, how many do we have? That's my job. We have 5. I guess I only moved 4 before, so it's complaining a little bit. That's not a big deal. We can take these 2 and just leave them here. Let's do... Gosh, it's dark. I guess I could go to the house and sleep it off, and that would work. But no, I guess do I want you like that, or do I want you the other way? I think I want you like that if I want you to park. Okay. Yeah. Put the handbrake on like a good citizen. And just go back to where we were. Okay, now, would you like to move? It's still having trouble, so I'm glad that I did that. But it really feels like we're towing more. And I'm towing something with a problem. No, to the left I think we decided is no brakes, so should be okay. Just a heavy train, I guess. And this loco is probably not happy how much fuel did we use. We used not half the fuel yet, so that's good. And yeah, refueling, that was just a few $100 later on, so that's super. We're doing it. Alright, so we move, what, 3 tracks down here. Last one just turned in, so hit the brakes. Could have done that a while ago. But yeah, steel is heavy, and I can appreciate that they make it heavy, so that's good. I want this one over. And then I want this one already left. Like you left, and then, yeah, we want B20, right? This is B10. There's not that much room. I thought this was empty. But, yeah, B10. Just bring it in there. The order of the wagons in the end doesn't matter for the job, but it may matter for the next job when you have to unload them. So, just be aware of that. But that will be a problem for future me, and then I can solve it with more shunting, so everything is great. Reverse. Get rid of the brake. Start moving. Probably need sand to get up the hill now. I could have also done 2, 2, and 1, but that's extra trips that we probably don't have to make. So that's totally fine. What's a little weird, and I don't know if they did this on purpose, and this may have to do with me setting the realistic setting first. Maybe that just rendered the first jobs to be this way. Totally possible. But it's still surprising to me that the first job is this complicated, because you don't just move wagons from one thing to another, and I remember that when I played before, that totally was the case. So it's just a little funny. You're going right. Okay, that's fine. Just making sure I didn't miss one, because that would be bad and annoying. Can you go a little faster? Would like to get there today. Oh, steel beams. This is why I usually... That bird is really loud, or the insects or whatever we're hearing in the background. This is why I usually like to put 2 of these back to back with the air facing either way. So when we do have a heavy load, we can just use both engines. But the only other engine that's available is behind a wagon right now, and I wasn't planning on moving that, so here we are. Again, you could have solved this by just re-railing your wagon really quick. But we don't need that. Okay, you move them there, and then you're gonna hit the other wagons pretty soon. Let's hit this one to slow stuff down a little bit, and then we can use the big one to slow down more. Nope, nope, too much pressure already released. That's bright. I like this environment. I think does it add to the atmosphere of the game? Yeah, it does. Totally. I think we have touchdown, and I need enough room for about 2 more wagons in here. So can we push this a little further, please? While we have a little bit of swing going on. Just a little further. Turn that off because we can. Just a little more. I think this is about 2 wagons, so we should be fine. Turn that off. Turn you off. Set you forward so we're ready to go next time. Turn on our handbrake. Ooh, what's that one? Oh, like pressure relief? That's nice. I like it. Let's see here. We need to do that, and this, and this, and this, and this. And then just to check if that's actually a pressure relief, which I'm assuming it is, it should make a noise. No, we're already braking. There's no pressure in there, so yeah, no, we don't make a noise. That makes sense. I'm just wrong again, as usual. Let's unpressurize, do all of this stuff. Now go. Ah, wonderful. I'm glad we're getting it. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Definitely, though. Definitely. It's totally happening. So far, what's different? Well, we have night mode. That's added. I also know that we have rain. We have the cabin is moving a little different. All those things are fine. I don't think I've been able to get into the things that are really new. There is brakes overheating and other things too, but for some reason this is just too laggy for reasons. And I have a 4090. I think if that one can't handle it, there are just some other small issues for a broadcast like this, but that's fine. It's still early. There's optimization still happening, so that's okay. I'm also playing on relatively high resolution, so there are things that I can do to make this better, and there's just a lot of movement and other stuff going on. So that part I'm not terribly worried about at this point. Anything else? I don't feel... It looks prettier. There's more atmospheric add-ons, additions to the game as there were before. Than they were before, so that's good. You can definitely tell it's different that way. But I think Train Connoisseurs may have the most things to like about the add-on, just because the wheels will overload, and then get red, and like colors matter now, and everything. Well, colors matter. If your steel gets really hot, it gets red. So don't hit the brakes too hard. Broke something. I thought. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. Do you still run? Normally they still run if they're just a little bit damaged, but let's see. Yeah, still runs. We just don't have windows. I thought it was fine, but it wasn't. Where are you? There you are. Let's get you not connected to that yet. Okay, let's go a little further back, and then we should be fine. It's just a little roughed up. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You. Connect to that? That works. Can't see anything, but I'm sure we're doing it just fine. You have to do that. You do this. Just have to be open, and then look at the dust that we threw up from that little collision. I think it's from the dust. If not, then that's fine too, but looks like it's just around where we just had that little crash, so I think that's neat. Could also be from the light or some other things, but we're just gonna blame it on the new ambiance, and that's supposed to be that way and look dusty. I didn't mean to do that, but there you go. Happens all the time in this game. Still moving really slow. I hope we're gonna make it. Hard telling. Now I feel like there may be another, like, because I hear something dragging. I hear something not moving, and we're definitely slowing down. So this one, not engaged. That's to the left. That's fine. This one. Where are you? Oh. That may have been the whole problem. Why things weren't moving as fast as they could have earlier. I just didn't disengage that brake, that handbrake. So most of what I just did was maybe unnecessary. Maybe not. Maybe we wouldn't have been able to move five wagons up the hill. But maybe we would have. I don't remember. Physics have been updated. Yes. It's lagging on a 4090 when I record in 4K and downscale it to 2K. That's what you get on the screen. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, and train games usually have this problem. So I'm not gonna just blame them. Guess that's saying it's easy to drive without damaging anything. If I said easy, I misspoke. I meant to say it's possible. I've done it. It's relatively easy if you pay good attention, actually do what you're supposed to do, to not run into your wagons. It's actually not that big of a deal. I do feel like the brakes are acting a little slower than they were before, and I'm sure that's a physics update. And I think my brain is still just set on the old way of how this all worked, not the new way. But it's fine. It's fine. Progress is good. Progress is always good, and nobody ever hates progress, because progress means change, and change is the best thing everyone wants. No. It's not how people work. But it's fine. There's some vegetation on my track. Just pointing it out. I don't know if it's important. Let's go this way and get our money. And then pay our little insurance fee to max out our money. That'll be great. All the glass looking like cobwebs in all corners of the windows now. Yes! Isn't that nice? Isn't it nice? You just destroyed your loco. The loco, however, the engine still works. We only broke all the glass, so the loco still runs. I appreciate that. It would be nice if we can get some daylight now, because this night has been going on for quite a while. But, I don't know. I'm sure there's something that they do. Are there settings around that? Item, field of view, photo, mode, smoothing. Field of view, probably want to increase that a little bit. Maybe like that. Crosshair. Cap highlight, control, photo mode, auto pause, sure. Sign highlight, item highlight. Yeah, I would like that for a little while. Display. Alright, we're also playing on 4K. That's super helpful. We're playing with this on. No, it should all be fine. Let's do that. Yeah, we have more view. Ooh, no, it's awful. That's ugly. It just looks like a fishbowl. Let's try that again. Display? No. Graphics? Where was it? Game? Yes. It was like 50 to start out. Maybe 60 looks fine, but that just looks wrong. It's nice to have, yeah, this is doable. It's nice to have when you want to like drive like this, put your alt on, and then just move slightly, but we can't even have that, so I guess 60 degrees is fine. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it depends on your hardware and your setup and a bunch of other things, but it's all part of it. I just know that if I hit F2, it's just a little laggy. Maybe I can fix that down the road, maybe I can't. I'm not gonna sweat it right now. Slow down a little bit more. Doing great. Doing great, buddy. Yeah, it's bright. A little too fast. We want to come in at like 5. We're not at 5 right now. Now we're at 0. Alright, so to get your max money, you just let your loco running and run to the thing that has the jobs, go to your job and say, hey, I did it. And then the game will tell you, no, you didn't. Cars need to be coupled. Aw, you. Lame. Let's see here. 1, 2. And I hope they didn't add the requirement of them having to be in the same order. It didn't work. A little more. Okay. Are we reversing? Yes, we are. Go that way. And that should be more than enough. Okay. You. I mean, it's cool that it tells you that now. Before, that's another improvement, I suppose. Before it will just tell you, well, good luck. And now at least tells you, no, you have to do this thing right. Let's unbreak that one. Let go here, and then please don't tell me that my loco is still connected to it. What? Handbrake must be applied to at least one car. Oh, well, I just took it off of the not last one, but whatever. Ah! Wrong button. There you go. Are you happy now? 6. Give me money. Yeah. There's my money. Did I get a bonus? Well, I got a time bonus. Look at that. 22,000. First job. Car damage. Yeah, if you would have to pay this, I would still make about 9,000 on this job, barely. And, that's the damage. See, there's one car with only 180 damage on it. There you go. It's pretty good. Oh, I don't know if you knew that, but those percentages on the side, those percentages that we see here are shown on the cars too, which is pretty cool. Well, let's throw that away. There's my money. Put it in the wallet, and let's go here. Fees. Yes. Sure. Yeah. Hey, still just 100 even with the shunting license on, so that's all we have to pay even for repairing the local bus that's sitting over there, which is awesome. Let's do this because it's night mode. Where is sleep in bed? I wouldn't call that a bed, but okay. Until it's light, like this one, because I just want a brightness outside. That'd be good. Is there brightness outside? It's morning. I think that's good enough. Let's see what we can do. Oh, what a wonderful morning. Looking at the time here too. Let's see, what job do we have? Oh, you have it resorted again. That's not good. Freight hall, freight hall, freight hall. What's this? Harbor and town. 216 minutes. Maybe I should just trust that these are terrible. Ooh, oopsie. I do wonder though, if someone has experience, if I messed myself up by making it realistic mode, that it set everything to the hardest possible shunting jobs. Maybe it's just a accidental view of those things, but yeah, it's a little silly how it does this. But we have those. I guess this shunting job is the only one that I have for 216 minutes. Train value is nothing. Okay. Is there a short freight haul? Let's see here. 96, 96, 96. See, these are all harbor and town, which is not helpful. So this one I can actually do. This one I can do. They're going to the same place. I don't actually like that they're all going to the same place. Because it doesn't give me options, because harbor and town is a really far distance. Let's see here. There's my world map. We are, let's see, we are steel mill. We could, this is mostly downhill, right down here, over here, and then this is all just a big mountain downhill, especially here, and you eventually have to brake and get to the right place. Harbor and town is a great place to go to because there are a lot of jobs from there, but I was hoping that we can get from steel mill to something closer, like OWC, which I forgot what it is, or the forest up here. I think there's another forest here. Yeah, just something different, because this trip is relatively long. We're not going to do that tonight. I will see. What should we do? Do you have a thought? What do you want to do? I may be able to spare a little more time. Wow, these are actually the same things. I wonder. Oh, you remember what I talked about before? How the stuff that you do on the yard actually affects your jobs. One of these that we just have done, maybe that one, or this one, is related to what we just did, like the shunting job that we just did. One of these is 100%, and the way they are set up, I would think, is because they're both steel cars, and they're both supposed to go out, I am relatively certain that it's all of these cars. Because these are all steel, and we need about 10 of them. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, get into something. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's all the cars that we said we wanted. And I think I'm going to go steal my other locomotive and hook up to this, and then we go to the town, or to the harbor in town. The only problem, let's do this. The only problem is that we need to go the other way of what we're currently laid out as. So our locomotive is looking that way. Sorry, our locomotive is on this end. We need to get that locomotive on that end, and the second locomotive too, and then we can get out of here. Yeah, we're gonna do that and see how bad that could go, because 2 trains is always funny, and who needs sleep anyways? Trying to find the middle that's currently not connected. It's one of these. We'll figure it out. This one, cool. So wrong button. You connect to there. Yes, very nice. Just barely connected, but that's good enough. You can go there, you can go here. You're all a train now. Very helpful. I will, actually I don't even have to cheat. I can just pull the other locomotive out. I'll push it out and then disconnect the wagon and then hope that it doesn't get in my way. It should run back into the tutorial area, so it shouldn't be that bad of a deal. It's just hard to guarantee that. So there's that, there's this. Okay, okay. Let's get this one out of the way first. Look, glass. Go forward. Turn you on. Go run. Handbrake. Okay, I'll get used to that. That sound like a good plan? I get two locos. One is going to point this way and one's going to point the other way. The way this one is pointed right now, I don't like, because I want both of them pointed so that each of them would be the front of the train, but right now that wouldn't be the case. So let's go pick up our service loco, which is right here. Luckily, we should be able to just go backwards and at some point just disconnect this whole thing, which would be nice. So let's jump in, reverse, probably start it. Cool. Go. This should be a pretty easy run. Also handbrake, of course. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that wagon. I think in the old ways, this wagon was actually used for something in your first task, but that didn't happen today, so there we go. Cape Loco, yeah, shout out to Brazil. Thanks for joining from there, I'm assuming. Alright, taking up some good speed. This is great. I mean, everything should still be set the right way. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's turn this off. Let's go over here and see if we can do a terrible maneuver. Okay, so that's the brake engaged. And go like this. Bye-bye. What could possibly go wrong? You're just gonna go into the tutorial area and then we don't have to worry about you anymore. I could go jump behind it. Actually, I'm gonna try it. No, I want in the way. No, this is not helpful. If I could... That's supposed to engage the brakes? Oh, that's pretty! Did you see that? I had no idea. That is great stuff. It actually moved the bumper away. That is so cool that that interaction actually exists. But yeah, if you do that earlier, then the brakes actually engage and you're in pretty good shape. Luckily, we're already pointed the right direction, so that's good. Disengage these, go forward a little bit, and then we can get in front of our train and get everything put together. What's our problem? This looks fine. We're just going uphill, I guess. Oh, I know what our problem is. Our problem is that I have not closed this. No, not that one. This one. And now our brake pressure can actually equalize. There you go. And now we can go. Easy enough. Hey, UK. The Dawn Chorus. Indeed. Alright, let's get in there. Let's get this connected. We'll see. We'll see how fast we can go down to the harbor. And actually, it shouldn't take that long because everything is downhill. We can get 35,000 for this. We're not going to pay a lot in fees. I mean, we're going to pay a little bit for that wagon we just smashed. But it should just be for fuel and stuff. So we may actually be able to complete the whole thing. No! I slept on the job again. Go the other way. No, 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 no. I just said it's gonna be fine, and he forgot to flip the dang switch over there. I swear, it's not on purpose. I'm not doing this to be funny. It's just wrong. Happens too much. And then I look at the chat and I forgot what I was talking about. So, I blame you guys. No, I'm not. I'm not. Blame myself. Just need to pay better attention. Keep going. There you go. Lights are probably fine. Wipers, we probably don't need. Oh, there's no fan on. There you go. It'll be fun if the fan actually uses more power for the loco for whatever reason. I think that'd be cute. Okay, hit the brakes. Get the switcherator. There's a switch. Go forward. Undo brakes. Go. Very nice. And then you have to make sure that that one is actually pointed the right way. I will not do this if the two wagon or the two trains that were already set up are not what I think they were. If there's another steel train that I have to connect to, then that's going to be a different thing. We're just going to be done. But if it is what I think it is, and I just gained myself a little bit of an advantage, then we're good. Let's stop this because I just want to connect the two trains together. Let's see. There we go. You can go forward. Turn off the brake. Now go forward. Okay, so we're just going to couple these two together. And yes, I will drive them together without a multiple multiple unit license. It'll be fun. What could possibly go wrong? What track are you on? You are on the correct track. Very good. The middle track. The middle track is supposed to be always free because you will come through with a train at some point and you'll be like, oh, I left that there. No! Derail Valley. It's pretty cool. Actually, surprisingly, that part has never happened to me and I never had a huge train explosion. I'm kind of feeling left out. I've seen the videos. I mean, the developer usually puts that in one of their videos. It's like, and the train still explode. Something like, they don't say that, but it's something they do. I just never got to experience it. I'm kind of sad about that, to be honest. Alright, let's try to do this smart enough. So below 5 is usually what we're aiming for. We're going to start slowing down here a little bit. Where are we? We're not slowing down yet. And that's the thing with brakes, with air brakes. They start like barely rubbing the wheels and slowing you down, and at some point they just fully engage and there's nothing you can do about it. Point landing is what we call that. Alright, so same thing as before. We don't have the multiple license unit. We don't have the blue thing. We don't need that. We can run our trains like this. Everything is connected. They're all doing similar things. Very good. Yes, let's stay in this one. As long as we don't have brakes engaged in any of them, and we can't do this in realistic mode very well because you do need the F key for this. Let's disengage that brake and then we should be good to go. Let's just have you keep going backwards, just like that. And then they can figure it out. Putting them both back to back facing the same direction wouldn't do much because I don't think the air intake would actually take in cool air because it has a hot engine in front of it. So maybe I'm wrong there. That may have changed. So yeah. Yes, the bonus, the brakes overheat 100%. I would like to show that more, but this view is not working. Well, right now it's working kind of. Maybe the night mode was a problem, but yeah, if you actually like to see it, if we do F4, interesting, and hit the brakes super hard, I would like to see something happening. What can we do here? I want to control that. Brake pipe. How do I do this? Main reservoir. This is obviously just a normal operation, so I suppose it doesn't make a huge difference yet. When you have a full train running, maybe we can see something, but I'm not convinced that we can see all of the activity going on. I would like that to go away. F4, cool. Keep going. I wonder what I just did. Because it's yelling at me. Yeah, the handbrake is engaged again. That's silly. That's not the brake that I wanted. We'll that one is different, I think. That's not what it looked like before. We'll just have to look. Okay. Apply the brakes. Let me go over there. No. Over there. Cool. Put this away. Go forward. Turn the brake off. Go forward. We're getting there. How are other licenses acquired? Do you just buy them, or do you need a set time completed to lower licenses? I believe it's just money. But there may be a level requirement. Is that still a thing? No, I think that's a different game I'm thinking of. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just money, and then you can get it. So there you go. A little more. Are you seeing something? Just curious. Do you see something wrong with the picture here? Was I maybe right when I said these look new? It appears that the jobs get reset at a certain time, and the time just passed when I did something with these locomotives. So, good to know. Thank you, game. That's super helpful. Let's do this, and I'm not impressed about that. Not one bit. I want to know where my big train is. And look, there are a couple free entrances now, free thingies now. Is this the long train that we want? This is, oh, the actual name for the job is down here. So that's a 71. That's a 71, obviously. 71. Now I'm just curious. I think that's, yeah, that's what I forgot from last time. 71, 71, 71, 71. So this is a long haul job. Cool. Good to know. Over here we have a 42. A 42. Usually they only put one on a siding on a track. Yeah, this is all 42. A little annoying. I actually wanted to go to Harbor and Town, but if I have to do this whole shebang again to get one long haul or one regular freight haul together, then that's not really worth it. Yeah, there's one. There's the 42. That's the one we just looked at. Here is a different one. We saw where these are, Factory in Town, but it needs a long one for whatever reason. That's silly. The drop-offs are still there. This one we can't do. Steel Mill, Harbor, and Town. It does feel like it gave me easier jobs this time, right? I mean, 36 minutes shunting instead of 98 minutes, and I have that extra free track. I do wonder if that is connected. I don't know that I like that a lot. It's fine. I'm actually going to test this. We're going to test something really quick. There's a Steel Mill, Harbor, and Town, 72 minutes shunting. Yeah, this is still not as long as it was before, but all of this is a little unfortunate. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go load and save. New save, sure. Don't really care. And then we're going to exit to main menu. We're not done yet. Don't worry. Don't go away. You left the steel mill when you pushed the car away. Oh. Okay. Okay. That sounds like a good one too. I can like that. Okay. Hey Dramuth, how's it going? However, licenses acquired, left the steel mill. From what I've read, the jobs reset when they leave the line of sight unless active. I should have picked them up. Okay. Okay. Alright. Little unfortunate, but now I just want to check if the jobs are harder if we play on realistic. It just made it a little harder for me because I can't actually bounce that far away, but that's fine. Put you here. They're my jobs, they're my trains, locomotives, whatever they're called. So if we go close to the heart to the tutorial area and then back, let's just take the trains. Why not? Could be worse. There were 200-minute bonus jobs before. Must be linked to the difficulty. Yeah. That's what I'm guessing. F to enter. Thank you. Go forward. Go, go. Don't break. That looks right. Let me in. That looks fine. No brakes. Cool. Go there. Go there. Yeah, let's just go out of line of sight. And I want to see what the new jobs are. Just for curiosity. Because all of these were pretty short. And I have 2 free sidings in on the track right now. Just curious. I'm assuming it has to do with difficulty, but hard to tell without trying it out, so that's what we're doing right now. Haven't you tried this one before? Last year, I think. No, last year I tried Derail Valley Overhauled. Now I'm doing Derail Valley Simulator. Totally different. Will it tell me when I leave the area, or do I have to get... Well, I probably just have to get close to the tutorial house, huh? That's fine. Yeah, someone wrote this on Steam and was complaining that the new, like the wobbly feely here is not their favorite, and I can see that. I can totally see that. Alright, we are pretty far away now. Let's see here. Alt. I definitely can't see anything out there, so I think we just go back. Okay, no, just you're so close. Just go to the tutorial house, just manually quick, and then turn around. And then we can figure out what's going on. If we get easier jobs or harder jobs, I'll be fine. Like once we're in this area, we should be reset. But no drama, they had a big update yesterday, and that's where we are. Okay, that wagon reset too. That's cool. So we're really close to this. And that update they worked on for about at least 12 months. Probably longer than that, but here we are. So, tutorial area, cool. Let's get back to the steel mill. We are playing in realistic mode because, as you can see, my super fast forward teleporter only moves about 1 meter at a time. Still faster, but not by a lot. So there you go. Get close to your locos. Yes, we want to go this way, forward, forwarder or reverser into forwards. I always think that's funny. But here we go. Let's see what the new jobs are, if we have new jobs. And if they're more complicated, and if they're less empty. Should we call them platforms? Because we don't have a platform, we just have a track. No, we're just gonna call it track. And we'll see what happens. I mean, it's just annoying because I should have taken that job and then it would have been fine as long as those 2 were the right ones. Now I know what I have to look for the numbers, so there's that too, but just a little silly. Almost there though. We're almost there. Okay. Just slow down. Wrong slow down. Okay. You can figure out where you're going. No. No. They look the same. Nothing changed. Nothing changed over there. Nope, nothing changed over here. Maybe that's the old way of resetting that. If we do this, you aren't tired enough to sleep. Yeah, I don't know. I would like... Click this button. No, they're still all here. I just don't know. Are the times different on these now? 36 minutes still sounds familiar. 72 minutes, that sounds longer. But we're playing on harder difficulty. Maybe it's completely unrelated. I mean, right now I can't see a real connection there. But no, I'm not going to do the thing again because I put 2 trains together for a reason. I can't use them, so I don't want to use them. Yes, I could use them, but this is fine. Let's go find the trains. Where are you? There. Trust me, it would have been fun if you saw me driving these two together. Are you pointed the wrong? No, it's just the light that's wrong. Okay, that's what I have. Thank you very much for watching. Let's see, can I float here? No, it's realistic mode. You can't do any of that stuff. Yeah, that's all I have. Let's see if there's anything in the comments. Wonder if the job changed at like 7 or 8 a.m. now. I think you had slept till 6, so maybe that crossed the hour and that updated the yard jobs. Yes, that's what I feel like happened, but it doesn't let me sleep, so I guess I can't find out right now. I don't want to wait until tomorrow to figure out what we need to do. But that's what I'm guessing, that the time is doing something with the jobs, and then it shouldn't matter if you've taken the job or not. But maybe that's wrong. Hard to tell. But yeah, before we didn't even have a day-night cycle, so now we have one, so that may be used for that. 1 a.m.? It's 11:20 here, 11:20 p.m. So yeah, I'm in the same boat. I should go sleep because I probably have to wake up at 5. Yeehaw! You are all welcome. Thank you very much for coming by. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm planning on doing more of this. We will just see how it goes. We will probably keep playing in the standard mode, just because it's a little faster for the things that we're doing. So don't hate me for that. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.